We received over 175 demos, narrowed it down to the top 25, Madden and I, and then the top 25 bands, they were in the hands of the Bay Area music fans. The listeners voted for the top 5 bands, so it was an active participation that involved the local music community, involved the listeners. Now we're actually using iMeem and Expression College and other vehicles to help promote local music to the Bay Area fans. I'm excited for this year, so it should be a great showcase tonight.
I think what was cool about this thing was we saw a lot of people we didn't know. You know what I mean? So it's kind of an idea to see like who is the fans that we knew that they support you because they're friends with you, and then also who's hearing on the radio and who's really getting into it just for the sake of they like it.
It is an honor, and we definitely feel fortunate for it. We owe a lot to our fans.
In a world like we have today where there's so many options, I think sometimes people get really disconnected by choice, and we want to bring that back, bring that kind of one-to-one connection back between the radio station and the people who listen to it. So any chance we have to get people involved in it is important to us.
It feels really cool to be a part of the Live 105 contest tonight. We feel really privileged. The bands are all great, and just feel lucky to be in a band from such a great local music scene as in the San Francisco Bay Area. I think it's a rarity that a radio station does this for unsigned bands.
I look for a band really having a good time and enjoying themselves, because it's a very stressful environment. There's a lot of quote-unquote industry people here, so it means a lot for a band to just get up there on the stage and say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna have a good time and do what I enjoy doing is music, and that's what it's all about.
Coming out here playing some songs, hopefully the crowd will like it. It was over 18, so all our high school friends were able to get in. Being so young, we're incredibly happy to be here. It's insane being up against this competition, Live 105. iMeem considering us, these like 5 high school losers, just being here amongst all these guys playing guitar and stuff. I don't think we're worthy. I know we're not worthy. Someone made a mistake in Live 105 and chose us. Now we're here going to play some music, and hopefully people will dig it. Just super grateful.
Unlike a lot of other big cities in the United States, I think this city really has sort of fed its talent, or the creative part of the artists in this town have sort of really been very active, and they either feed off of one another or the scene in general, if you will. It really seems vibrant to me.
We're really excited to be here. We're stoked that everyone voted us in. That was like the coolest part. We're really happy we're getting to play the show at the Du Nord with all these great bands. Feels good, man.
I feel lucky in a lot of ways too. There weren't any girl-fronted bands that made it, so hopefully that'll give us a little bit of an edge. The best part was actually reaching out to all of our fans and people coming, back to us, and all the support that we received in the last week is just amazing, and that was the best part. We won already.
I think the music scene in the Bay Area is doing really well. It's like San Francisco's a smaller city, obviously, than New York or LA, and there is a bit of a sort of like tendency to need to prove yourself. But I think it's a pretty supportive community, and I think there's a lot of good talent coming out, and I think it's doing well.